In this episode of Costa Rica Story, we're going on a little adventure in a brand new car. Join me. Today's adventure starts at Alamo Rent-A-Car, here in Uvita. Now, mankind's love affair with the automobile, well, that goes way back. And I can tell you, I'm in heaven here in this car lot with all these brand new cars. We've got Suzuki, we've got Toyota, we've got Ford. All the names are here. And these are all new cars. And when you've been driving around in a 17-year-old Vitara, not that there's anything wrong with that, but when you get into one of these brand new vehicles, it's heaven. Heaven right here on earth. They've got quite a selection here at Alamo. And when Elvis asked me what car I wanted to drive in, I couldn't choose. I told him, hey, it's your decision. I have to say, he chose well. The car for today for us is a Ford Everest. So in today's episode, we're going on an adventure with Elvis from Alamo in one of the rental cars. And when Elvis asked me, well, where do you want to go? My first response was Ventanas. So Ventanas it is. So here in Costa Rica, of course, you're going to run into a pothole now and then. We call them huecos. And sometimes even more challenging terrain. But it's nothing at all for this Ford Everest. Check out that smooth suspension. You gotta love it. And when you go to Ventanas, it's nice to have a good four-wheel drive vehicle. And this Ford Everest really fits the bill. This car was built for this kind of terrain. And you may have noticed it's a bit of a rainy day here on the road to Ventanas as we make our way to the beach and the sea caves. And here in Costa Rica, we never let a little rain stop us from having fun. So it's a rainy day and we have Ventanas all to ourselves. Elvis and I are going to go down and check out the caves here at Playa Ventanas. And that's, if you're going to rent a car, I think maybe if you're coming to Ventanas, maybe a four-wheel drive would be a good idea.
Four-wheel drive will be the best way.
In my opinion, if when in doubt, four-wheel drive is the way to go, because you're never going to regret having too much of a car. If you're in a bad situation. But it's nice having Ventanas all to yourself here. It's so cool having something like these caves so close by. And if you're coming to the Uvita area, you definitely have to check it out. Step over a little bit of driftwood and we're down by the sea caves. You got a pretty awesome country, I think.
Yes, it is. Wow.
There's the sea caves at Playa Ventanas.
Good.
So if you're exploring Alamo has the cars for you. We have the Everest today, and that's a lot of fun. I mean, there's a lot to choose from. You can see on the website. So you're gonna explore. Alamo's got you covered. That's definitely one of my favorite places on the planet. So we had a blast of Ventanas, but we still have more traveling to do. We want to put this car through its paces. Let's cross the river again. Just a walk in the park for the Ford Everest. Since we're in the neighborhood, we decided to go to Plaza Ventanas. And I have to warn you, there's some pretty big creatures here at Plaza Ventanas near Ojochal. And also, great place to get gas if you need to. You never know what you're going to run into here in Costa Rica. Well, we survived the dinosaurs. Now it's time to head to the next destination. Next up, Cascada El Pavon. This is a very popular waterfall, but it is off the beaten path. But the road's actually in pretty good shape. And it's just a short walk down the path to the waterfall. With recent rains, the waterfall is very, very high. Usually, you can see the stone in the middle, but today, the water's so high, it covers the stone. But it's still a beautiful sight. But needless to say, we won't be swimming today. But Elvis said he's coming back with his family. So potholes and single-lane bridges, just part of life here in Costa Rica. So this was a fun adventure. We had the attractions all to ourselves for the most part. And yeah, there was a little rain, but you know what? I love the rain. Now we head back to the Alamo office in Uvita. And Elvis and I plan on doing this again. So if you have any requests for any model of car you'd like to see us test, let me know down in the comments. Maybe we'll even vote on it. For me, I love being in a rent-a-car. I just feel like I'm living somebody else's life. I'm no longer in my 17-year-old Vitara. I'm in a brand new car with a great suspension. And don't forget, it helps me out a lot when you rent your Alamo car through Costa Rica Story. So go to uvitaday.com and go to the car rentals. You'll find my Costa Rica car rental portal. And that's where you can book your car. And I've been working really hard on putting together a list of frequently asked questions. And if you have some questions you'd like me to add to that, ask them down below. So to start, all you have to do is enter the first 2 letters of the place where you'd like to pick up the car. Here, we want the San Jose, Costa Rica International Airport. And now, we're going to browse vehicles. So I want an SUV, and I want an automatic transmission. So I select those. I don't care about the fuel type. So now, we're going to select this Vitara. And now it's asking us if we want to upgrade to the 4x4. And we'll say yes, because we originally selected the 4x2. So we upgrade. And as you see here, there's a lot of things to choose, but you have to choose the third-party liability. That's mandatory. That's the one that you have to choose. That brings the total up to $38.52. These are low season rates. You're not going to get this in high season. This is a good reason to travel during the low season. So we continue and ask us if we want more coverage. And if you do want more coverage, I definitely suggest that you should get more coverage. Sometimes your credit card will help you with the other coverage, but the mandatory insurance you still have to check that box. And check out the frequently asked questions, because I answer all these questions about the insurance. It can be complicated, but when you go over the information a few times, it's fairly simple. There are a lot of myths in this business. So check out the Costa Rica car rental portal at uvitaday.com.
I would love this.
So are you ready? Are you ready to come to Uvita and experience the Uvita Day Adventure? I really love showing people my world, living vicariously through their adventures here. We can hit a lot of the popular attractions, so you never really know who's going to drop in on the Uvita Day Adventure. And it's definitely a good way to get in touch with your inner child. And if you want, we can even get off the beaten path. A coffee tour with mi amigo Dainair. Maybe we'll find some wildlife to photograph. Visit to the farmer's market, making some new friends. And if you go on a coffee tour, I have to warn you, Dainair might put you to work. Or if you're more adventurous, hike up a mountain trail to a waterfall. A refreshing swim in a beautiful swimming hole. But there's a lot to see, and there's a lot to do. Make new friends, see some cool things, make some memories. The Uvita Day Adventure. Go to uvitaday.com for more information. Hopping into a beautiful swimming hole. Another thing we can do on the Uvita Day Adventure.
Hey guys, my name's Brett Bond. I'm from Utah, and I booked the Uvita Day Adventure with Ed. And I have to say I was a bit hesitant to book it in the beginning because I thought, I could find stuff on my own. But now that we're out here and I'm actually chatting with Ed, I have to say the amount of information he's given me and just like all the different details, the fun facts, I'm super glad I booked it. So yeah, if you're visiting Costa Rica, book the adventure with Ed.
But that's all I've got for this edition of Costa Rica Story. Make sure you like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, share this video and this channel with a friend. Hasta luego.